Hi, future nurses. Welcome back to my Biology Bites channel. We're going to discuss about enterohepatic circulation. So let's go. So enterohepatic circulation is kind of vital in the body because what it basically does is that it saves a lot of energy and then it keeps the cholesterol levels in check, and it's how some drugs stay longer in the body. So there are two types of drugs that we have that we send into our body. One is the water-soluble drugs, and the other one is going to be lipid-soluble or fat-soluble drugs. Now, let's look at a diagram. This is a collecting duct in the nephron. So I'm drawing a blood vessel that is closely associated with this collecting duct. And that's a water-soluble drug passing through. So that can be easily excreted via the urine. But if it's a lipid-soluble drug, again a collecting duct in the nephron, a lipid-soluble drug wouldn't be easily excreted via the urine. Rather, it's going to be reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. So let's look at the diagram of a liver. So there I'm drawing the liver. The liver is a vital organ in the body, and then the liver produces bile. Now, this bile is going to be temporarily stored in the gallbladder. So let's look at what happens in the gallbladder. So the gallbladder that contains this bile is going to combine with lipid-soluble drugs. It is going to pass through the bile duct, and then it is going to go into this tissue, that is the ileum, which is basically a part of the small intestine. So that's the section of a small intestine. So what happens is it is sent for elimination. But if you consider the lining of the small intestine, it is a plasma membrane, and the plasma membrane is predominantly made out of a phospholipid bilayer. So those are the phospholipids with the hydrophilic heads and the hydrophobic tails that I'm drawing. So as you can see, what happens is that since the lipid-soluble drugs can easily pass through the phospholipid bilayer, they are going to dissolve back into the bloodstream. So what it does basically is the enterohepatic circulation. It prolongs the clearance of lipid-soluble drugs and sustains this drug in the system and in the adipose tissues. And the other main important thing is that all the lipids do not undergo this enterohepatic circulation, because some of them are going to be converted into lipid-soluble water-soluble drugs, and then they are going to be excreted via the urine. So that's kind of like a very small crash course, and I hope this helped you understand a bit of enterohepatic circulation. Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. Bye.